Greetings! Hello! I am the Darklord Guy, and welcome to another card pack opening. You see what I did there? I valiantly smashed through a pile of the Valiant Smashers card packs, because this is what I'm going to open today. It is Yu-Gi-Oh's Valiant Smashers. It just came out tomorrow. So I got some yesterday, somehow, and now we are going to open them. And now my helping hands will help me open them. There you go. Starting with pack number 1. I'm very, very excited about this pack. Ooh, it's upside down again. Now it's sideways. There you go. All right. I'm very, very excited about this pack, more than usual, more than other packs, because this particular pack has, I hear, a lot of fairy monsters. And because I am the Darklord Guy, and I am a dark fairy monster as my ultimate boss monster, I'm very excited to have fairy monsters potentially drawn in this pack. First card. It is Abominable Unchained Soul. 'Tis a dark fiend monster, 3,000 attack, 1,500 defense, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 star. You know, you'd think that Yu-Gi-Oh would just put a little teeny tiny number next to the star so you don't have to constantly count the starage all the time. But anyway, let's see the card. I'm going to zoom in here. You can only special summon Abominable Unchained Soul once per turn. If a card you control is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can discard one card, destroy one card on the field. Once per turn, during the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field and sent there this turn, you can special summon this card, but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. And yes, a lot of the Unchained Soul archetypes, they revolve around destroying cards and have different effects happen of destroying cards when certain things happen. Very good card. Next card. It is Darklord Guy! Yes! I'm so excited! This is an amazing card. It is a light level 8 fairy monster, Darklord Guy. There are 2 and only 2 Darklord monsters, which are derived kind of original things from the Darklord monsters. There's Darklord Guy, but then there is also Darklord Zerato, who then later on came to be Darklord Zerato. See the connection there? Anyway, super excited! I got an Darklord Guy. Anyway, Darklord Guy is a light, level 8 fairy monster, 2,800 attack, 2,300 defense. 'Tis a rare. Let's see. If you have exactly 4 fairy monsters in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way, target one fairy monster in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. Very good effect. But the main reason why this monster is so amazing is because its main effect is continuous effect. Neither player can special summon monsters. Period. This means that, let's say, if you summon the first Darklord, which is me, I get summoned to the field, I then activate my pay 1,000 life points, where I can summon a monster from the hand or graveyard in defense position that's a fairy monster, and I summon this fairy monster, Darklord Guy, like that, and then I end my turn. And now it is my opponent's turn, and now they cannot special summon any monsters, period. They cannot link summon, fusion, synchro, XYZ, ritual, you name it. They can't even special summon monsters like scapegoats with a bunch of tokens. It's quite awesome. A very, very great floodgate card. Anyway, it also has an additional thing of if this face-up card would be sent from the field to the graveyard, place it on top of the deck instead. So, she keeps coming back to taunt your opponent. An absolutely amazing card.
Well, that's cheap.
Of course it is. Next card! Oh! Ah, highly intriguing. We have Ibicella lutea. Lutea? I'm definitely making a pronunciation video on Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I feel like a lot of these monsters can be pronounced a lot of different ways. But anyway, Ibicella lutea. Tis a level 4 earth plant monster. 1800 attack, 100 defense. It cannot be destroyed by battle while you control another monster. Very good. Also, neither player can target face-up spell trap cards you control with card effects. A very excellent protection-based card. Next card. We have Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. This card is part of the whole, Ash Blossom archetype. Whatever you call that archetype, it's part of that one. All these zombie tuners that, can do a thing where they can, do a quick effect and discard themselves to, do things. This is Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. Walter, level 3. Zombie tuner monster, 0 attack, 1800 defense. Let's see. During either player's turn, except the end phase, quick effect. You can discard this card, apply this effect this turn. You can only use this effect of Ghost, Sister, and Spooky Dogwood once per turn. Each time your opponent special summons an effect monsters during the main phase or battle phase, you can gain life points equal to that monster's original attack. I actually would not like it if my opponent had this card, because if I summon the first Darklord and then they discard it, they would gain 4,000 life points. Not what I would want. If you do not gain life points by this effect, your life points are halved during the end phase. Very odd effect. Next card.
As a Psychic Punisher deck, I see this card as a total win.
Wait, do you know what this one was or no?
No, I mean the ghost.
This one.
Yeah.
Yes, I see.
Because I either lose half my life points or gain a bunch.
Yes, with Psychic and Punisher, that card can be used to all sorts of effects. This one is Centurion Phalanx. It is a normal trap card. Target one face-up monster card on the field, banish it, and if you do, during the standby phase of the next turn, special summon that banished monster to its owner's field. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Centurion Synchro monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but it loses 1500 attack. You can only activate this effect once, per turn, and only once that turn. Very specific towards that archetype. Final card.
2 more cards.
2 more cards. It is one of your favorites. It is Gravity Collapse. A rare. This card is truly amazing for Synchro decks and can be highly utilizable in combination with Synchro Zone when you think about it. Gravity Collapse is a spell speed 3 counter trap card. When your opponent would summon a monster, period. That means absolutely anything. When your opponent would summon a monster, send one face-up synchro monster you control to the graveyard. Negate the summon, and if you do, destroy that monster. And your opponent cannot summon a monster, period, until the end of the turn. So you just send a weak little synchro monster, whatever, one of your not as good ones, to the grave, use this, your opponent cannot summon for the rest of the turn, period. It is amazing.
I'll add in this little thing, and you can always edit this out later, but if you have Synchro Zone on the field, and let's say you have Baron DeFleur, and your opponent summons literally anything, and you also have Gravity Collapse, flip up Collapse, you choose your DeFleur, he goes away, he comes back because of Synchro Zone. He now has a negate.
If she's lost her negate.
Now she has
her negate back.
And
She's
your
back.
Opponent, and your opponent can't summon anything for the rest of the turn. So the only thing they could do is do a magic
activate something which Baron could then negate. It is a phenomenal combination that he uses against me all the time. It's really quite aggravating. Anyway, that's Gravity Collapse. Last one in the pack is Arch Nemesis Estratos! Yes! You know what's funny is that this card is now being released as a regular plain rare in the Valiant Smashers cards, but before then, it only ever existed as an ultra rare, I believe, and it was basically unfindable anywhere, and I bought like the very last one that was buyable anywhere, and now I have it. And now I have this supremely awesome monster. But now Valiant Smashers came out, and now Arch Nemesis Shatos is now going to be in this pack, and now everyone in the mother, lover, brother, everybody is going to have an Arch Nemesis Shatos now. To prove to our point, wait, before you open that one, to prove our point, how many did you get over there? The pile is right there. Grab it. Yes, that one.
Well,
yes. How many Arch Nemesis Shatos did you pull yesterday?
I pulled 3.
You pulled 3! This is now our 4th one! So yes, now all of a sudden everyone is going to have Arch Nemesis Shatos. I'm so sad. But also happy, because now I can have more. Wait, before you open it, we have to go into Arch Nemesis Shatos, how awesome of a card this is. This is Arch Nemesis Shatos. Ah, you're prepping the packs, I see. This is Arch Nemesis Shatos. Tis a light, level 11, dragon monster, 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense. It cannot be normal summoned to set. It must first be, which means you can Monster Reborn it later. It must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing 3 monsters with different types from your graveyard and or face up on the field. So it's like if I did like a zombie and a fairy and a worm or something, or plant and a warrior and a dragon or whatever. It has to be 3 different types. And you do from your graveyard and or face up on the field, you sacrifice those monsters and you banish them, and then you summon Shatos. Shatos cannot be destroyed by card effects, which includes its own card effect, which is you can declare 1 monster type on the field. So maybe like a dragon or a plant or a warrior or a fairy or whatever. You declare 1 monster type on the field. Destroy all monsters on the field with that type. Also, until the end of the next turn, neither player can special summon monsters with that type. You can only use this effect once per turn. So, basically, if you're going up against a warrior deck, you declare warriors. All warriors on the field then get destroyed, and then, until the end of the next turn, your opponent cannot special summon warrior monsters. This card is especially useful against dragon decks, because if you declare dragons, then all dragons on the field, that the dragons will get destroyed, but Arch Nemesis Shatos being a dragon will not be destroyed because it can't be destroyed by card effects, which includes its own. A truly amazing floodgate, destruction, boss monster, everything card.
I would declare fairy.
Of course you would. So yes, already 1 pack was absolutely amazing, and I was going to do my whole joke of, oh, it wasn't very good, let's do 2 out of 3. But guess what? The first one was so great, I'm only expecting more great things out of this next pack. Pack number 2, card number 1. What do we have? It's terraforming. Do I even need to go into this card? It would take me 10 seconds. It is a rare, it is a normal spell card, add 1 field spell from your deck to your hand. Super simple. Everybody should know what that card does. The second card is Magic Planter. 'Tis a rare. 'Tis a normal spell card with a very unique effect. Send 1 face-up continuous trap card you control to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. Now, if you have Synchrozone on the field, for example, Synchrozone, you can send Synchrozone to the graveyard and then draw 2 cards. And you can do what other things can you do with Synchrozone? What's the purpose of sending Synchrozone to the graveyard to use this card?
I guess if you're going to send Synchrozone to the graveyard, could you also chain and then use Synchrozone sending it to the graveyard effect?
No, because it's like saying I can't use Indulge Darklord to both do like this effect and this effect, but also this effect on top of that when it can only summon 1 monster.
Well, then you would just...
It's like a monster that could summon another monster. It's like I can't double chain to things. So either you can choose... Oh, no, that's what it was. Your Cursed Doll Girl that you can use Don't Slip on the Dogs of War to draw her and draw 2 cards because you revealed a tuner to me, or you can reveal her via her own effect to special summon her, but you cannot reveal her to draw the 2 cards, but then double reveal her to special summon herself because you've already revealed her. You can't do that. That's an example of this card. But yes, anyway, perhaps there are many continuous trap cards out there which you could that get some sort of a bonus when they get sent from the field to the graveyard by another card effect. You could combo Magic Planter then with that. So very, very good draw power card, especially if you're running lots of continuous traps in your deck, especially for those who like the whole trap monster things. Trap monsters are continuous traps. You could just send one of your trap monsters and use this and draw 2 cards. Oh, a classic. Call of the Haunted! Ooh. Now I need Pumpkin King of Ghosts for this one. Call of the Haunted, rare, continuous trap. Speaking of continuous trap, activate this card by targeting one monster in your graveyard, special summon that target in attack position. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. A very classic staple from the good old days. Yes, the good old days where we used to call our extra deck the Fusion deck, because fusion monsters were the only thing in there. We have this is potentially a new archetype, Mech Lord Emperor Wizzle. I want to say Weasel or Weisel, but I think it's Wizzle. Dark level 1 machine monster. Oh, goodness gracious. Cannot be normal summoned to set. Must be special summoned by its own effect. When a face-up monster you control is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Other monsters you control cannot declare an attack. Once per turn, you can target one synchro monster your opponent controls, equip that target to this card, gains attack equal to the combined attack of the monsters equipped to it by this effect. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell card quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Hey, this is a walking spell card, kind of omni-negate for spell cards only. 2,500 all, level 1 monster. I mean, the stats there are wonderful. Next card. We did this one already, and now we have 2. Next card. We did this one already, and now we have 2. Next card.
I know what the last one is.
Wait, was that a glitch? Was that a glitch in the Matrix? Look around. What's different? What have they changed?
Your catchphrase.
No, it's not my catchphrase. It's Ravenous Tarantula's catchphrase from our Halloween episode, which is very fantastic. Definitely check it out. It was our very first episode of Card Battles. This is a very excellent synchro monster. This is Draco Berserker of the Tenyai. It is a dark level 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 8? It's an 8.
That's 8.
Yeah, it's level 8 Draco Berserker of the Tenyai, dark level 8 worm synchro effect monster, 3,000 attack, 0 defense. Very unique effect here. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can banish it. So the monster's effect will still like activate and resolve or whatever, but like after that, like the monster will be banished, and then it will be gone.
Non-target banish.
It's a non-target banish. So even I cannot be targeted, I would activate my effect, and then I would be banished, and then I would be off the screen like I am now. Anyway, so you would banish it. Then, if this attacking card destroys an effect monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, this card gains attack equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. So if you destroyed a 2,900 attack monster like Darklord Superbia, then he would be a 5,900 monster. Also, it can make a second attack on a monster during this battle phase. So now being like 5,900 or whatever the attack is, you can now attack again with an even stronger monster. Absolutely fantastic card. You can only use each effect once per turn. A truly fantastic one. Last pack. This is such an amazing pack. I love this pack. It's got synchro stuff, a lot of synchro support, a lot of fairy monsters in etc. support, and yeah, I love this pack. Let's see our last pack. Best 3 out of 3 here. Another Darklord Christia. Yes! Okay, there you go. 2 of those, and now we've had 3 double copies. I have this card sitting in my cart on Amazon, and I'm just about to buy it, but now I don't have to because now I have it from this pack. So good. This card is so good. Everyone, check out this card. This is a very fancy card. I will show helping hands, actually. This is Stained Glass and the... What is it? Stained Glass of Light and Dark. This is a rare. It is a trap card. I love the artwork. It's like a light fairy and a dark fairy. It's like a Darklord and like protecting spirit Logeth or something. Beautiful. I'll zoom in on the artwork for the audience there. Oh, I love the artwork for this card. I love this card. Anyway, check this out. Stained Glass of Light and Dark. It is a normal trap card. Apply any of the following effects in sequence, depending on the types of effect monsters you control. Fairy monsters. You control a fairy monster. You can draw 3 cards, then place 2 cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck in any order. This is a fantastic, like, magical mullet. Like, you know, you draw 3 cards, you excavate or whatever, and then now you have all these other cards, and now you can draw 3 cards, take the 2 cards that's the ones that you don't want the least of, or you want back in your deck for a reason. You get rid of those, and now you have all these other cards. Great, phenomenal draw power card, especially for the fairy monsters, people who have fairy monsters in their deck. So if you have fairy monster, you can draw 3 cards, place 2 cards from the hand, bottom of the deck in any order. If you control a fiend monster, which I run a Chaos Angel in my deck, so it's like if I have the King Darklord, which is me, and Chaos Angel on the field, I can do both things. Fiend, if you control a fiend monster, you can make your opponent draw 1 card, then discard 1 random card, then if they still have a card in their hand, they discard 1 card. This is a phenomenal card. It's like a great fairy and fiend support card who run half Dark Lords, half like chaos monsters. It's a fantastic card. I've been saying fantastic a lot today. I need more vocabulary. Wonderful, excellent, amazing. Well, this is a classic staple. Imperial Custom. 'Tis a continuous trap card. Face-up continuous trap cards cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. You notice, was that? I need to go back and look up the card later. I think this may be an errated. This may be an errated version of the card. Because I thought Imperial Custom used to be face-up continuous traps cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only accept Imperial Custom, you can only control 1 Imperial Custom. So it's like you have to destroy Imperial Custom first, because Imperial Custom is protecting all the rest of your continuous traps before you can destroy any of the other continuous traps that I would control if I had Imperial Custom. But because now we have all of these trap monsters, which are like continuous traps, but they're also a monster, you're now saying face-up continuous traps cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect, as in any of your continuous trap monster cards cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. Wow, I need to go back and research that. Forgive my lack of knowledge on this particular card, but if that is an errated version of the card, that is double amazing. It's Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen! Give the beam of light effect on this one. This card is amazing. I love this card. I run 1 in my side deck. It's fantastic. I have an ultra rare version of the card. Ding! But this is Valhalla Hall of the Fallen. This is a rare of it. Valhalla Hall of the Fallen. It is a continuous magic card, a spell card, excuse me. It is a continuous spell card, and I love the artwork. Look at this. It's like a glorious throne in the heavens with the little grass and flowery filigree all around the columns with statues. It's quite beautiful. But this card is amazing because it's your first turn, and you can play this card, and then once per turn, you can special summon 1 fairy monster from your hand. You must control no monsters to activate and resolve this effect. So this is a great going first card because, or going second. This is a great it's your first turn card because it's your first turn. you automatically have no monsters on the field, hopefully, unless your opponent hasn't somehow given you a monster. But anyway, it's your first turn, you have no monsters on the field. You play this card. You can special summon a fairy monster, then you can normal summon another monster, maybe that's like a tuner or something, and now you instantly can tuner for a synchro monster, or you can maybe special summon a level 4 fairy, and then normal summon another level 4, and now you can like XYZ summon for a level 4. This is a truly amazing card, support card for fairy monsters. I love this card. Is this? No, this is not the last one. 3 more left. Oh, goodness. It is Valmonica Versare. Versare. It is a normal spell card. It is archetypal specific. Apply one of these effects. Unless you have a Valmonica card in your pendulum zone, your opponent chooses the effect. Oh, goodness. Effect number 1. Gain 500 life points. Then you can... I need to zoom in so I can see this. Gain 500 life points. Then you can excavate cards from the top of your deck until you excavate a Valmonica card. Then add that card to your hand. Also shuffle the rest into the deck. Effect number 2. Take 500 damage. Then you can send one Valmonica card from your deck to the graveyard, except Valmonica Versare. You can only activate one Versare per turn. Archetypal specific card there. Next card. Oh my goodness. Memento Tlun Goblin. Tis a dark level 1 fiend monster, 400 all. During the main phase, if you control Memento Teku Hiltica, I cannot read this card, combined creation, quick effect. You can discard this card. For the rest of this turn, your opponent cannot target Memento monsters you control with card effects. During your main phase, you can destroy one Memento monster you control, and if you do, special summon up to 2 Memento cards with different names from each other from your deck to the graveyard, except this Goblin Guy. You can only use each effect once per turn. Very archetypal specific card.
That lady's the cover girl.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
The
Valmonica.
Yeah.
Oh, so perhaps. Let me see. Oh, yes. Here we go. Ha ha. It's like a crossover thing. So yes. So perhaps because I don't know anything about this archetype, perhaps Valiant Smashers is introducing a new archetype here. Is this the last card?
It is.
The very last card.
I peeked at it when I opened.
Is it a Darklord card?
It's close.
Ooh, it's close. Every time I ask, is it a Darklord card? It's never a Darklord card, but I would take close. It's Dark Honest! Oh my goodness, this is the best grand finale to this 3-card pack opening video ever. This is Dark Honest, a truly phenomenal and fantastic fairy, monster, support card, whatever. Dark Lords can highly use this card. This card is amazing. This is Dark Honest, which is the dark version of Honest, which is a light fairy monster. This is Dark Honest, a dark level 4 fairy effect monster, 1100 attack, 1900 defense, which is a rare. And this effect is, once per turn, during your main phase, you can return this face-up card to the hand. During the damage step, when your dark monster, for example, that's me, when battles an opponent's monster, when your dark monster battles an opponent's monster, quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. That opponent's monster loses attack equal to its own attack until the end of this turn. I don't know why it's worded like that, because to me, any monster that loses attack that's equal to its original attack, its attack becomes 0. So why not just say, make the monster's attack become 0? But I'm sure there's some sort of other monsters that it matters with, but whatever. The point is, you can just discard this card when your dark monster is being attacked, and that other monster loses all their attack, and then your monster can kind of automatically just beat over that monster. So you have a 5,000 monster attacking me, for example. They loses 5,000 attack, and now I'm 4,000. I attack it, I destroy it, and now that person has lost 4,000 life points. So a truly phenomenal, fantastic card that this card is, Dark Honest, which will feature in my very first official episode of Card Battles coming extraneously soon. What an amazing and fantastic and awesome and excellent card pack opening we have done. This is a truly phenomenal pack. I highly recommend this pack. Valiant Smashers in stores tomorrow. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And remember, Darklord's rule.